So at this time, I want to say a big good morning and welcome to everybody to this very special commencement ceremony. Today, we're going to be honoring our Lady Panthers Softball team members. So at this time, I'm going to ask everybody to please rise for the processional of our graduates. Please remain standing as Senior Anthony Ortiz placed the Star Spangled Banner under the direction of Mr. Rodrigo Leal. So once again, a big welcome to all our special guests. A few weeks ago, we had our honor graduate banquet, and I announced that the class of 2024 was the largest class with 604 seniors. Of those 604 seniors, there's 11 members of our Lady Panthers softball team who have been playing every weekend since the banquet in the playoffs. Not only playing and playing and playing, but also winning and winning and winning. So today, we all get to be part of something very special, a commencement ceremony for our 11 seniors and their family and friends. Today, we will graduate their graduation, but we're also going to acknowledge, as the senior class comes together, their incredible journey, highlighting their hard work, their teamwork that led them to this outstanding accomplishment. Our softball team has not only brought pride to our school, but they have also set a shining example of what can be achieved through determination and unity. At this time, Coach Stroman will share, but before he does that, I want to recognize some of our special guests. Our superintendent will recognize our board members, but at this time, I'd like to recognize central office staff and special guests. I'd like to begin with our deputy superintendent, Mr. Abel Aguilar. We also have assistant superintendent of leadership, Mrs. Beatriz Solano. Assistant superintendent of leadership, Mr. Dan Butterworth. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mrs. J.D. Rodriguez. We also have Director of Assessment, Mr. Elias Trevino. Director of Student Services, Dr. Sid. And we have a special softball fan, and also Central Grade Middle School principal. He served Weslaco ISD for many, many years, has been following our softball team, and he has a special reason why. I'd like to welcome Mr. Mario Hernandez. Thank you, sir, for being here. And of course, let's all give a warm welcome to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Richard Rivera.
Thank you. Let me introduce our board members that are here today. Mr. Ben Castillo. Mr. Easy Nieto. And a former board member, Ivan Perez. Let me address the softball team to tell you how proud I am of you. I have one regret. In life, we all have regrets. One regret I have is that sometimes, no excuses, but we get so busy, I get busy, that things come up, and my regret is that I was never able to go out there and see you play during the season and then during the playoffs. But I can tell you that my heart was always there. People kept me posted, kept rooting for you, so you're number one in my heart. And again, I commend you. I appreciate you. I also commend your parents. Can you have the parents please stand? Let them be recognized as a team. Again, thank you very much. It reminds me a little bit of a movie from the 80s about Indiana basketball. It was about a team that they were not predicted to win, but with hard work and dedication, I think it's called Hoosiers. And with hard work and dedication, they won game by game, and eventually they were the state champions in Indiana. So it kind of reminds me of this squad. I remember seeing your coach at the gym one day, and I asked him, how is your team? And he said, well, we're going to be okay. And I remembered that. But that okay is not okay, right? It's a tremendous accomplishment. So, Coach, let me commend you, appreciate you for the work that you've done with this team. I can tell you also, all of us, when we were in high school, throughout life, we have memories. Memories we never forget. So 5 years from today, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, this team, this squad, the parents, you will never forget what you accomplished. And what you accomplished was something that I don't think anyone in the Valley has ever done, is to reach the Final Four. And again, I know you're not satisfied with that. I know that you're going to win the next game, and then Saturday night you're going to be state champions. I just know it's going to happen. That means that the seniors are here, and tomorrow I'm going to speak with them, but this Weslaco High School, in academic, in fine art, and athletics, you have been successful in everything that you do. So, great job to all of you, but right now, going to recognize our softball team. So, can you all please stand up, team? We appreciate all of you. Let me just finish by saying that through the work of the board and staff and myself, we passed a successful bond election. So everything goes according to plan. Next year, we're going to have a turf on our softball field as well as a new scoreboard. So for the girls coming in the future, good job, and we await. And you can come back. You can come back, seniors, and practice on that field next year. So again, congratulations again. I'm very proud of you. My heart is with you and your parents. And go Panthers.
All right. At this time, I want to introduce the coaching staff for the Weslaco High School Lady Panthers. Starting off, assistant coach Rolando Rodriguez. Assistant coach Cruz Morales. Assistant coach Danny Hinojosa. Assistant coach David Ortiz. Assistant coach Rebecca Mena. And the man that just achieved 400 wins, our head coach Mario Rodriguez. Clarence, early this morning I promise you that your daughters and your son will not be traveling to Austin on an empty stomach. So I want to recognize some people. Coach Vento, our athletic department, Sassy and Lisa, thank you so much for cooking breakfast for our softball team this morning. You've probably seen it all around in interviews. You've probably seen them on T-shirts, and you're probably wondering, what does it mean? And you've probably seen Coach Rodriguez after a game, and you'll see him do, and you'll see him do this, and you'll see him do this, and it's 3, 2, 1. I was like, you know what? Hey, Coach Rodriguez, 3, 2, 1. What is this 3, 2, 1 stuff? I don't know. So I found it, and he's like, hey, Coach, 3, 2, 1. Well, I finally figured out what 3, 2, 1 stands for. And you know what? That's been their battle cry all year is 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 is from Weslaco Lady Panthers Softball field to Texas to the Red McCombs field. It's 321 miles from one stadium to the next. And guess what? That's where we're going. And that's where these girls are going. Big round of applause. Let me tell you the accomplishments that these girls have conquered. 32 6A undefeated district champs. Round of applause. I believe they gave up like 4 runs in all of district. They were by-district champs. They defeated Mission in by-district. Then there were area champs. They beat San Antonio Homes in Zapata. Then regional quarter champs where they faced La Jolla and beat them here at home. And then regional semi-champs where they beat Lake Travis, often Lake Travis in Beeville. And here recently in Corpus Christi, there were regional champs where they beat San Antonio Brennan. If you guys see up here, there's still trophies. 2 of them are still missing. The goal is 8. So right now there's 2 missing. Tomorrow at 4 p.m., we got one more test. One more test. Out of 260 6A teams, let me repeat myself, 260 6A teams in 6A, we're down to 4. We're down to 4. Representing 6A, there's no one south of Austin but your Weslaco Panthers. That is the team that's representing South Texas. 4 teams left. Denny Geyer, Waco Midway, and then you've got a Houston Kingwood School. And then all the way down to the tip of Texas, all the way down the bottom, are your Weslaco Lady Panthers. Coach Rodriguez, coaching staff, man, the mark of a great program is doing and winning and achieving greatness on a consistent basis year in and year out. We have graduated great ones that have, some of them you'll be seeing on TV, pitching at a Division I, and you continuously find a way to get it done year in and year out, and that just speaks volumes of your leadership and your staff. So a big round of applause to the coaching staff of Weslaco. December the 8th, to the seniors, December the 8th, I don't know if you remember this or not. December the 8th is when we had our first college signing. Y'all started it. We're at 13, but we signed 4. Lexus going to Kingsville. Mia going to Minden. Elizabeth going to Angelina College. And how about Romy going to Schreiner? I really think that was what set the tone for the whole season, was getting you all signed to play at the next level. Heck, we even have a top 10 on this softball team. How about Lauren, number 10? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So as we stand here today, celebrating this major milestone, I want to take a moment and reflect on the incredible journey that has brought us to this moment. Ladies, the reason why you have been molded in the way you are today is because of softball. Softball has played a big, big role. It has taught you more than just to hit a softball or catch a ball. The game of softball has taught you the value of teamwork, discipline, and perseverance. Softball has also shown that every single player on this team, whether your role is big or whether your role is small, you are crucial to the success of the team. I asked Coach Rodriguez earlier in the year, you know what, Coach? What is the biggest difference between this team and teams in the past? He goes, you know what, Coach? One word: consistency. And you've probably heard him say a lot of being consistent. That means that you have shown up every day with the same intensity to work on skills, training the mind, and playing for each other. I said, Coach, they hold each other accountable on the daily basis, on the routines that we do every single day. They hold each other accountable, and they don't want to lay each other down. That is the recipe for success. That is the blueprint of softball, is when you don't want to let your sister down. That is the true trademark of sisterhood. And you have done a tremendous, tremendous job. A big round of applause for these girls. From going to the Houston tournament and beating the #1 team in the nation. Did you guys know that? This group of girls beat the #1 team in the nation, the Katy Tigers, in Houston. They were ranked not #1 Texas, but in all the nation. Y'all can play with anybody. When y'all step on that field, play with swag. Play with confidence. You not only represent yourselves, but you represent that senior class over there. But most importantly, you represent the people sitting on that side that has got your back from when you were knee-high to a duck. Parents, thank you so much for being there. Look at it. All that hard work, like Ms. Morales says, has paid off. Built to win. It's not just a catchy phrase. Built to win is not just something that we say. Built to win is what you're made of right now. Seniors, we got 2 games left. 2 games. We'll take 1 game at a time. We've got the Denton-Geyer Wildcats. After Denton-Geyer, then we'll play the next one so we can go get our rings. It's my pleasure always to watch these girls play and perform at the highest level. Parents, drive safe. The first game's going to be tomorrow at 4 p.m. At 4 p.m., so get there early. If you guys have any questions or anything, you can always contact our athletic office. But with that being said, Coach Rodriguez, staff, good luck to you guys. Girls, I'll be there rooting you on. Thank you so much.
Good morning, athletes and parents. So this past Sunday, I was part of a Zoom meeting that we had with the UIL. It was Coach Stroman, Coach Mario, Sunday morning. Usually meetings with UIL are bad. They're not good, right? But this was an awesome meeting. This was a great meeting because I realized people that were directly or indirectly involved with the state softball tournament were in that meeting. The biggest stage in UIL in Texas is the state tournament. So that was pretty cool. And I realized that the only reason why I'm present in that meeting, the only reason is because of you guys, what you guys have accomplished, right? So I'd like to personally thank you, the coaches, for allowing us to share this wonderful journey with you guys. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2024. What an incredible season it has been. I'll quote Coach Roy Stroman. It's a great year to be a Panther. I'd like for you to take a moment and reflect on your beginnings in softball. Remember your first bat, your first glove, your first coach, your first teammate. Back then, the idea of playing at the high school level as a Panthers softball player seemed like a dream. Think back to the days when you would attend high school games and watch the softball team compete. Those players were your role models, your heroes. You admired them and one day aspired to be one of them on the field. And now, today, in the present, whether you realize it or not, you have become the very role models and heroes you once looked up to. For all the elementary and middle school children in Weslaco, you are their inspiration. They watch you compete at the highest level, hoping to one day follow in your footsteps. One of my favorite quotes, fear nothing in front of you because of who is behind you. As you can see, you have a lot of people here behind you. You carry the hopes and dreams of not just your school, but the entire community, district, and region. Embrace the moment. The young girls have seen you in your softball uniform. Today they get to see you in a purple gown and a purple hat as a graduating senior. You are truly an inspiration and role model. Once again, I congratulate you. Good luck. And Austin, Texas is about to meet Weslaco, Texas. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Stroman, Dr. Rivera, and Mr. Rodriguez. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Coach Drome and all your notes I'm going to put over here. All right, so here we go. This is the moment that we are all waiting for. We are going to, at this time, certify the graduates. So at this time, I'm going to ask the members of the graduating class of 2024, part of our Lady Panthers Softball team. Will the members please rise? And now, Dr. Rivera, as principal of Weslaco High School, I hereby certify that the graduates before us have met the Texas state requirements as well as all the WISD credit requirements for their selected graduation plan. And we are now eligible to give them their high school diploma. I present to everybody in here the Lady Panther team member class of 2024. Round of applause. At this time, we will begin the awarding of our diplomas. We will begin with our top 25 students, and then we will go in alphabetical order. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and begin the awarding of diplomas.
Good morning. We're going to begin with Lauren Cecilia Perez, ranked number 10, and she will be graduating as a DLA Scholar, summa cum laude, and National Honor Society. Next, we have Alexis Solis. She is ranked at number 18, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar, summa cum laude, and National Honor Society. Next, we have Elizabeth Louise Craig, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar, summa cum laude, and National Honor Society. Next, we have Emily Ann Galvan, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar and magna cum laude. Next, we have Abraham Eleazar Garces, so he's graduating as a DLA Scholar and magna cum laude. Next, we have Daisy Danielle Hinojosa, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar, magna cum laude, and National Honor Society. Next, we have Calissa Giselle Isaguirre, and she is graduating as a DLA Scholar. Next, we have Romy Lizette Nunes, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar. Next, we have Miranda Nicole Pantaleon, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar and summa cum laude. Next, we have Mia Renee Rodriguez, and she is graduating as a DLA Scholar and magna cum laude. Next, we have Kira Sosa, and she's graduating as a DLA Scholar, cum laude, and National Honor Society.
A big round of applause for our Lady Panther team members, class of 2024. At this time, I'd like to ask Lauren Bettis, member of our softball team, ranked number 10 in our class, to come and acknowledge our teachers and parents.
Before we end our program today, I want to thank all the teachers who guided and supported our graduates to get here today. All teachers guided and supported our graduates to get here today. All teachers, starting from elementary to middle school and Weslaco High School teachers, have played an integral part in our students' lives. I would also like to express our appreciation and gratitude to our graduates, parents, and family members. Graduation is the end of one chapter and the beginning of the next chapter. And students, it is your loved ones who have been there with you in the past, today, and will be there for you in the future. I'm honored to be part of the class of 2024. And now Mrs. Morales will close today's ceremony.
So at this time, I'm going to ask all our family and friends, everybody here in attendance, the class of 2024, our graduates, will everybody please rise? Join us one more time. For our softball team members, we will be doing our alma mater, and we're going to end our ceremony with a loud and proud "Go Fight Win." Please join us at our Weslaco High School alma mater.